You want me to put that on my tudger?
Harry's wife. Paltrow shoots Harry's wife down. Yes, the sound of Gwyneth Paltrow shooting down Harry's wife. Quite possibly, before that she yelled, "Say hello to my little friend," before unleashing some leaded hell towards the Duchess of Bronzer. What am I referring to? Well, Harry's wife has attempted to make it seem that she and Gwynnie are tight, that they are good friends, that they were dining out together. The problem with such an approach by Harry's wife, which underpins the fact that she's nowhere near as calculating and as Machiavellian as people would believe, is that she has committed yet another schoolgirl error. The point is that when you are an aware narcissist, you have the resources, you have the reach, you have the mindset to ensure that the outcome is as you want it to be. We operate by the adage, every battle is won before it is ever fought. That you ensure that the groundwork is done, that the right people are put in place, that the right pressures are applied to certain individuals to ensure they carry out the role that you require them to do. And thus, with extensive preparation, manipulation, reach, and assets, the outcome is achieved. Harry's wife, while she has a global international presence by virtue of marrying a ginger prince and access to money, lacks the ability, lacks the narcraft to back it up. We have seen repeatedly the ways that her narcissism gains the prime aims in the moment, but then causes all manner of fuck-ups thereafter. It's similar with the situation that she sought to manipulate concerning Gwyneth Paltrow. She wants to portray an image that she's on a par with Gwyneth Paltrow, that they are both actresses, both influencers, that they both have had lifestyle brands. If someone was to say to Gwyneth Paltrow, "Did you know that the Duchess of Overseas thinks that she's on a par with you?" Gwyneth Paltrow may well remark, "Who are you talking about?" as her narcissism causes her to be dismissive, or quite possibly shriek with laughter at the suggestion that Harry's wife is anywhere near her position in the rarefied stratosphere. Paltrow has won an Oscar. Paltrow has many films behind her. And, whatever you might think about her as an individual, she's a decent enough actress. She's also created a substantial and well-known lifestyle brand. It's completely off its rocker, with its vag-scented candles and eggs that get shoved in the foo-foo. But the point is, she's worth north of $200 million as a consequence of this. And she created it, and she maintains it. She doesn't have to go into cheap stunts, turning up at places pretending that she knows people. She doesn't have to ensure that we're peppered on a daily basis with PR puff pieces in the way that Harry's wife does. The stench of desperation is palpable from Harry's wife. And thus, with the recent antics over the weekend, she sought to suggest that her and Paltrow are on the same level and that they were dining together. No pictures emerged of this. No confirmation emerged from Gwyneth Paltrow that she had a lovely time discussing beige interior furnishings with Harry's wife. No, it was just more bullshit put out by the new agency as it does its level best to cater to the insatiable desire for fuel that Harry's wife has. The problem with this, of course, is that telling a porky pie about another narcissist such as Gwyneth Paltrow is not going to go down well with that narcissist because it's a threat to control. Gwyneth Paltrow does not want to be associated with someone like Harry's wife because she regards her as beneath her. Beneath her in terms of looks, talent, ability, status. She doesn't give a fig about the fact that Harry's wife carries the title of Duchess of Sussex, albeit hypocritically. Gwyneth Paltrow knows and recognises that she's superior to Harry's wife and doesn't have time for somebody like her. She's only going to bother with proper A-list individuals, and Harry's wife is not seen in that way. Accordingly, when Harry's wife insinuates that she dined with Gwyneth Paltrow, that offends Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, of course, she could, if she wished, ring up Harry's wife and say, I don't know what you think you're playing at, suggested that you and I had dinner together. I don't want anything to do with you. You're a loser with a capital L. Cut that shit out or you'll be hearing from my lawyers. Direct assertion of control through a hoover. However, Gwyneth Paltrow probably can't be bothered to go that way, and her narcissism wouldn't guide her as such. She wouldn't lower herself to have involvement with Harry's wife. The alternative is, of course, she could just stay in a position of withdrawal and ignore her and think, silly girl. What a clown, thinking that I would have dinner with her and basically jettison her. The third assertion of control. But what she has done is she has triangulated Harry's wife, not mentioning her, but what she does mention in a social media post causes anybody who's alert to the situation to know, she's telling everybody, without mentioning Harry's wife, double wounding, that she did not have dinner with Harry's wife. She's not mentioned, which Harry's wife would love to be mentioned by Gwyneth Paltrow. And furthermore, she's making it very clear that she did not dine with Harry's wife. The social media post in question comes courtesy of Instagram, where Gwyneth Paltrow wrote, Happy birthday, my angel. Thank you for sharing your birthday this year with Mother's Day. A fitting conjugation. A double celebration of you and what you've given to me, the gift of being your mom. I love you so deeply and wholly it defies articulation. To behold you as a 19-year-old woman fills my heart with almost unbearable love, pride, and meaning. I can't take it. Thank you for making me brunch. I am making you dinner. I love you so much, forever and ever, Mama. Accordingly, Gwyneth Paltrow wanted to spend time with her daughter, Apple. There, of course, that announcement serves several purposes. First of all, it's a direct assertion of control over her daughter through flattery. It's also a direct assertion of control over those that view her Instagram, portraying her as a loving, caring mother, which garnered, at the point at which I saw it, 244,839 likes, and has probably been viewed by millions. It also enables her to triangulate Harry's wife with her daughter by saying, actually, I'm having dinner with my daughter, not with you. Furthermore, there are various A-listers that have commented upon Gwyneth Paltrow's post. Penelope Cruz, Demi Moore, Tom Brady, Paris Hilton, Kate Hudson, and so forth. That, of course, is something that Harry's wife would give her eye teeth for, to be able to have those people comment on a post that she would issue. But of course, they don't, because the A-listers don't want anything to do with her. Accordingly, this post from Gwyneth Paltrow shoots down Harry's wife, both in terms of not making any mention of her, but making it patently clear that she didn't have dinner with her. Another wounding for Harry's wife, I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.